Solve the equation by making an appropriate substitution. Now, it's nice that the instructions tell us by making an appropriate substitution. However, those instructions should not be needed. If we notice we have three terms, that's usually an indication of a quadratic equation. However, we have ugly variables, so that middle variable is almost always what we try for our u substitution. Now it's just the variable, not the coefficient. So if u equals x squared, what would u squared be? It would be x squared squared, which is x to the fourth, which is exactly the first term. So our substitution will give us u squared minus 29u minus 252 equals 0. Now, we want to try to solve this quadratic equation. Now, it might factor. So you can work to find two factors of 252 that also add up to 29. And that's going to take a little while. It is possible this one does factor, but you don't even know if it factors, and there are so many combinations of 252 as far as factors go to check. So I might suggest the quadratic formula. So let me work out the b squared minus 4ac first. That would be b squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 252. This gives us, on our calculator, 1849. And the square root of 1849, in fact, works out to be 43. This is good news. This means it factors. If that square root works out nicely, it factors. So u equals opposite b would be 29 plus or minus the square root of 1849, which is 43, all over 2a, which is just 2. Now this gives us 29 plus 43 divided by 2 is 36. And 29 minus 43, negative 14, divided by 2 is negative 7. Okay, so we actually can see that this is minus 36 and plus 7, but that wasn't going to be so easy. The quadratic formula, or completing the square, is a guarantee to get solutions. Factoring isn't always nice. Sometimes it doesn't work at all. Sometimes like this it would work, but there's a lot of combinations to make it work out. Alright, so we have u equals 36 and u equals negative 7. But wait, there's more. X squared. This is an x equation, so a u answer is not appropriate. But u is the same as x squared, so we actually have x squared equals 36. And x squared equals negative 7. Not exactly sure what happens. Sometimes my tablet just likes to move around. All right, x squared equals 36, and x squared equals, and now it's going to, there we go, negative 7. Ha! Recovered. Now we can square root and get plus minus and get two answers from this one, 6 and negative 6. However, if we try to square root a negative number, we don't get any solutions out of that part of this equation. So we end up with only two solutions. All right, I hope this helps.